Good
Good
morning.
This is a huge deal. Okay, listen, it is Women's History Month. You got two ladies running the call. Guys, we are in March Madness. We got a lot of time left this month. It's going to be an amazing, amazing month. I'm so excited for today. We got a lot of new stuff. But first of all, how is everybody doing? Put in the chat where you coming from. What state you coming from, guys? Put in the chat. Let me see it light up. What state you coming from? What team are you repping? We are repping heavy hitters today. We are repping the best team at Vantage heavy hitters, guys. We are repping the amazing, amazing April Taylor's team Legacy Elite today. We are definitely repping Team Excitement today, guys. Yes, we are repping it hard today, guys. And we repping for all the ladies in the building. Where's the ladies at? Where's the ladies at? We're repping everything today, okay? So it's going to be an amazing, amazing call. We got a lot of power-packed stuff today. So, guys, I see some good stuff. We see Memphis, Mississippi, Team Pressure. Let me see. Georgia with Team Excitement. Oh, man, we got everything. California. Man, Minnesota. We got Tennessee, Cyprus, California, Texas, Jersey, Georgia, Miami. We got everybody. This is an amazing, amazing team, guys. We're going to do some powerful stuff in this company, okay? So, guys, let's get going. We're going to do something special and something different. How many of you guys ever thought to yourself, you know what? I really wish that I could just get into the mind of April Taylor, right? I wish I could just ask her some questions. I want to see how I can get better. I want to see how I can grow, how I can just eliminate distractions, get better at leadership. How many of y'all ever thought that? Let me see y'all hands. How many of y'all ever thought, I wish I could just dive in and just get those nuggets, right? Guys, we have the opportunity, okay? We are hosting today. So, guys, it's our show, okay? The ladies are running it today. You guys have a chance to go ahead and put in the chat any question you might have for the newest NMD Vantage, okay, April Taylor. But before I bring her up, I'm gonna give her her due announcement. I'm gonna give her a great introduction, okay? So I want you guys to go ahead, go in the chat, put any questions that you might have for an amazing businesswoman, a mom, a wife, a leader, guys, for the awesome April Taylor. You guys get the chance to ask questions, and we'll see if we pick it, and we might answer your question this morning on training. How's that sound? Okay, so that's a big deal, guys. So go ahead and put in the chat any questions that you might have, and we're going to answer it live here this morning, okay? So let me go ahead and bring her up. She's going to talk about her story while we're getting some questions in the chat. If you want to text me, maybe you're a little shy, you can go ahead and text me your question, whatever it might be. But let me bring this lady up, guys. So listen, guys, she is a former licensed behavior specialist, okay, under the Pennsylvania State Board of Medicine, and she transitioned into the financial services field in 2018. Hello, guys. That is not even 10 years, okay? And she's already destroying the game, okay? Not even 10 years, okay? Since entering the industry, she has her highest income at $500,000 a year, and she built a strong leadership organization at her previous company, guys. April officially transitioned into Vantage Financial Alliance in August 2025 and recently achieved a qualified, y'all put in the chat, qualified, this is key, National Marketing Director, and became a $200,000 earner. Jackie, they ain't hear me, Jackie. JR, they did not hear me say that. They ain't hear me say that, JR. That means she's able to get her equity, Deborah. That means she is getting it done. You hear what I'm saying? That's why we're here. She made it happen already, okay? Her organization currently includes 1 qualified senior marketing director and 3 qualified marketing directors. And she's growing a team of qualified marketing directors on the way she continues to build momentum with the Legacy Elite team. I need y'all to come off of mute and give it up for the awesome, newest, qualified national sales director, national marketing director, the awesome April Taylor.
Great job. Yes,
April. Good morning. Look at all the smiles. Hey, Kevin. Good morning.
Hey, I got two of my Maribels here. Hey, Maribel and Maribel. Good morning, Vantage team.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning. Listen, I am so pumped up and so excited this morning. Shout out to the amazing Jackie Ashford Ball. Y'all give it up for her this morning. Y'all give it up for her
Yes,
this morning.
Jackie.
Yes,
Yes.
amazing,
Look
amazing,
at Jackie.
amazing.
Jackie, you're
The coach
next.
of the
I'm
team
Jackie.
excitement, and y'all going to hear her a little bit later on. And I'm saying later on, y'all, like we're gonna be on here all day. Okay, we're not going to be on here all day. But good morning. The first part of the Vantage Live Saturday call. Listen, I'm gonna just open myself up and answer questions. I am going to tell you a little bit about myself, but then the second half of the Vantage Live Saturday call, you're going to hear from the amazing Jackie Ashford Ball. She's going to give y'all some meat and potatoes, y'all. But listen, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story, right? I'm going to tell you probably not the elevator, maybe the elevator got stuck 3-minute version, right? The elevator got stuck 3-minute version of my story. I am from the state of Pennsylvania. Yes, I was born here. I was raised here. I love the city of Pennsylvania. I love the East Coast. Why? Because I get all the seasons. I get the spring, I get summer, I get fall, and I get winter, and I love the seasons. But listen, I'm so thankful for this opportunity. I came into financial services in 2018. Prior to that, I did some okay things, or so they said. I ran a behavioral health clinic as a licensed behavior specialist. I am a former Mrs. Pennsylvania America 2016. I've written some books, some stage plays, all that kind of stuff. But it always centered around community. It always centered around helping, and it always centered around giving back. My platform as Mrs. Pennsylvania America was autism awareness, something that's very, very dear to me, and the kids, period, right? The kids, the kids, the kids. But listen, even though I was doing okay according to my room, right? You think about how you're doing based on the room that you're in. And that's why it's important to get into bigger rooms so that your vision can be stretched, right? Your view of where you see yourself going, it can expand. So I was doing okay according to the room that I was in, but I was still teammates living every other paycheck to every other paycheck. So not every paycheck to paycheck maybe, but every other paycheck to every other paycheck. And I did not want that for myself. I come from an entrepreneur family. I love entrepreneurship. I love when you could be in a space and it depends on you, right? It depends on you. And that's what we have here at Vantage. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But I was always looking for something more, okay? Super grateful, always. Super humble, always. Super counting my blessings, always. But I wanted something more. Wanted to leave a legacy for my family, my children, my children's children, and my children's children's children. And I knew that that position that I had, that master's degree that I had, would not yield that. So I came into financial services, y'all. I wasn't looking for it. Okay, maybe like some of you, I said no. I said, I'm not signing up for anything. But when I saw what I saw, I couldn't unsee it. Okay, so I said yes in 2018, did some okay things there at my practice company. But now, y'all, now my feet is planted. My flag is planted in Vantage. How many of you are super grateful for Vantage? If you are grateful for this opportunity, put it in the chat. But not only do I want you to put it in the chat, I want to make sure that you think about that gratitude each and every day. I want you to think about that gratitude when the people say no, when they don't show up, when the math isn't mathing, when you're tired. I want you to always remember the gratitude of being in a space such as Vantage. came here. I said, listen, I'm not going to play I'm not going to play with this opportunity. I'm going to do everything that I said I was going to do, and then I'm going to show other people how to do it. Shout out to my amazing Legacy Elite team, man. Oh my goodness, that team. And I go down the list. I go down the list, get emotional. Amazing, amazing team, amazing leaders. But I said yes to this opportunity, but I said yes to myself. I said yes to my future. I said yes to the future of my teammates. And I said, listen, I'm not going to come in here and play with this amazing opportunity. So listen, came here 75 days, made $100,000 in 75 days. I went on 200,000 about 2 weeks ago. And listen, I'm going to tell you what was important to me when I came into this business. When they said you get to qualified national marketing director, and then now that puts you in the pool of that's just called the equity pool. Put that in the chat, y'all. Just put equity pool. Just put equity pool, okay? That puts you in the pool of the equity pool. So I could just literally stand in the middle of the pool, the equity pool. Oh, yes. That's where my vision was set. My vision was set in standing in the equity pool, putting my feet in the equity pool, putting my everything in the equity pool. So to become a qualified national marketing director, I'm telling you that was so important to me, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. So grateful for my team and what we've done. We are a national marketing director team, okay. But now my goal, and it's always been my goal, is to now have other qualified national marketing directors on my team and in Vantage, because I want all of us to be in the pool, right? Who want to be in the equity pool? We want to be in the pool playing, right? Playing some volleyball or doing some backstrokes in the equity pool. Okay, but here I am, y'all. That's my short story. I'm so grateful this morning. I know we're going to open it up for questions. The amazing Jackie Asher Ball, she's going to moderate this, and then y'all think y'all not going to hear from her, or y'all going to hear from her right after this. Okay. All right, back to you, amazing Jackie Asher Ball.
Great stuff, April, guys. Throw some hearts, some fire emojis, guys. Show her some love. We got a lot of questions and we got a little bit of time. Oh Lord, but she knows her stuff. She gonna rapid fire. Okay, first thing, what's the best way to build confidence when you're talking to people? Best way to build confidence when you're talking to people. Great questions in the chat, y'all.
Yep. So thank you for that question. So confidence comes from, within. So I'm just going to tell you, I think I kind of get the question. So in order for somebody to feel like you're confident, you got to be confident. Okay. And sometimes you might just got to put the confident coat on really quick, put it on really quick. And then you can kind of take it off and be like, phew, okay, that coat is off, okay? Because listen, you might not be walking in confidence 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but I tell you, you're going to get more yeses. You're going to get a greater response from people when they feel like you're confident and you believe in what you say. I used to tell my team, I can go up to somebody and say, ABC. ABC. I'm just saying the ABCs. But they like, what? What is she talking about? I want some ABCs. How can I do that? So it's all in how you feel about what you're saying and how you're coming across to that person. So be confident, y'all. We got an amazing opportunity.
Awesome. Okay, next one is, how do you keep your recruits excited about the mission?
Oh, wow. The mission. Okay. Listen, we came here, financial freedom. We have the opportunity, and that's just, I know people throw that statement around loosely, but we really have an opportunity to be financially free. Okay. So that's why I said, you got to make sure that you have a sense of gratitude all the time, because when you have a sense of gratitude, you're moving a sense of gratitude, and that'll make you do the things you don't want to do on the days you don't want to do them. So again, you have to make sure that you're focused on what you came here for. Your why, team. I'm going to challenge you today. Understand what your why is and be very truthful and very transparent, because your why, when you got it on that truth level, the truth why will make you get up and do things you didn't think you can even do.
That's it. Very good. I hope y'all taking notes, guys, because I am. Look, y'all see me taking these notes, okay? All right. This is a question everybody is asking themselves, man. April, how did you grow so fast?
Oh, great question. See, so I'm going to tell you this, team. You got to see yourself there before you get there. And then that's going to pull you, that's going to be your guide. I saw myself, and listen, I'm just telling you what I saw for me. I saw myself on, and I don't need to be on the big stage, but if it's a stage, I want to be on the stage. There's a stage. Why wouldn't I be on it? If it's a stage, why wouldn't you be on there? See yourself on the stage. I used to visualize I was going to be walking around, team, in this high heels. I can't even walk in heels. Okay. So you know that was a vision. Okay. I used to picture myself getting the awards, having the money in my bank account, being able to travel. I visualized where I was going before I got there. And it was a constant vision. And the negative thoughts, listen, I canceled them out. I don't have time for it. I canceled out the distractions. I'm very protective of my ear gates. I'm very protective of my space gates, of my time gates. Okay, because that is going to make sure when you're protective of all that stuff, you're going to make sure you're going to be in an alignment with your assignment. Okay, and that is important. When you get distracted, guess what? The alignment with the assignment is distracted too, right? When you get sidetracked, the alignment with the assignment is sidetracked too. So protect your ear gates, protect your eye gates, your mind gates, your space gates, your phone gates, your talk gates, everything.
That's it. Absolutely. We got 3 more. Okay. This is a good one. One thing that you would do to get support from your team to move forward and keep momentum. I think they're saying, like, how do you get momentum from your team? How do you get your team to support you to keep that momentum?
Great question. People got to know you're genuine. I genuinely want my team to win. I genuinely want my team to be better than me, to make more money than me. No, y'all are please be better than me. Please make more money. Please get to the milestone quicker. And I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest supporter. People have to know that you genuinely want them to win. But let me tell you something that's added to that. Before you want your team to win, you have to have an innate belief that you're going to win. Because how can you transfer something to somebody else that you don't feel about yourself? So it has to be an innate belief, an unmoving belief that you're going to win. And then now you can then give that to somebody else. Oh no, I want you to win. I want you to be bigger, go faster, make more money.
Big time, big time. Okay, 2 more. And this is kind of a 2-parter. Somebody put something in there that goes with it. What would you focus on first if you started over today and then someone added in to get your first 10 policies as well? What would you focus on first if you started over today?
Well, I did just literally start over, y'all. Y'all know that, right? Okay. I did just start over, right? But what would I focus on? I would focus on recruiting. I would focus on building. I would focus on getting those people off to a fast start. Y'all listen, recruiting is not a requirement here at Vantage, but we have the privilege of recruiting. Doesn't it make you feel special that you have the privilege to recruit? But you don't have to. It's like, oh, recruit. Nobody's forcing you to. But listen, if you want to build a big business, you have to recruit and you have to build. And listen, not to recruit, I'm not calling any names. It's a little bit selfish. Why wouldn't I want to give this opportunity to somebody else? Why wouldn't I want to spread the good word? And y'all, y'all know, I don't want to go over there in the spiritual realm, right? But why wouldn't I want to spread the good word of financial freedom, of creating generational wealth, of leaving a legacy? So recruiting and building.
Absolutely. Just so you know, it's people going crazy in the chat. April, this is the last one. Last question. And people are saying, I'm so glad I got on today. This is amazing. People are lighting up the chat. Just so you know, man, this is powerful. Okay, last one. How do you focus on home life and business? How do you
Home life and business. Great question. Listen, you got to be you got to have a schedule. Let me show you. Look. Here's my planner. I'm still in the book, y'all. I still write. And you probably can't see stuff on here, but I write. I have a schedule. And you can do it on your phone. You can write it. You have to have a schedule and you have to make sure. See, listen, when I'm in business, I'm in business. When I'm in family, I'm in family. When I'm in church, I'm in church. When I'm in me time, oh, and I like a little me time here. When I'm in me time, I'm in me time. Okay, this way the lines are very defined and you don't feel overwhelmed. People get overwhelmed is when you bring the meeting into the spa. Why are you in the spa or getting a facial and you're in a meet? No, listen, and okay, so making sure that you have a schedule and making sure you're in the time schedule, and actually being present in that schedule. So that's one way to not get overwhelmed, and that's one way to get a lot of things done or to move the needle. You don't always have to finish, but you got to move the needle, teammates, every single day. Every single day.
For sure. Guys, that was the incredible NMD April Taylor. Let's go ahead and light up the chat. Come on, mute, y'all, showing some love. That was amazing. Let's go. I don't hear y'all.
Let's
go.
Praise the Lord. Okay.
Great job.
Thank you very much.
Love and respect.
You stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. She fired them questions off quick. She already knew it. That was powerful, powerful stuff, guys. That was awesome. Thank you, April. Got notes. I'm sure people took notes. I was taking notes. That was amazing.
All right. Well, listen, y'all might have took notes on that segment of our Vantage Live Saturday call, but I want y'all to get 2 books. I want you to get 2 papers, and I want you to get 2 sips of water. Everybody break. Take 2 sips of water right now. Take 2 sips of water, okay? Because you're not going to be able to look up to drink any more water. Okay, in this next part of our Vantage Live Saturday call, because I'm going to bring up this powerhouse, y'all, and she is a powerhouse. When I think about a team name, Team Excitement, I'm like, whoa, did she just dream that? How did she? But you would know that this is really who she is. Okay, the most excited person in financial services from Philadelphia, y'all, from Philadelphia. And she's from West Philly. This is not in her bio, but I know her, okay? From West Philly, born and raised, right? August of 2010, y'all, she started part-time in finance while also working as a full-time social worker. She has a heart for people too. She was making $34,000 a year, $34,000 as a year with 2 jobs. 2 jobs, y'all, and that was the total. Okay, she went full-time in the previous financial firm. She kept it cute. In the practice company, she kept it cute. Okay, went full-time in the practice company. After 10 months in June 2011, highest income year is $355,000. So y'all already know she's not to be played with. And promoted 6 other vice presidents and broke 5, y'all, 5, one hand, 5 state records in the state of PA, in my home state, y'all. She moved to Texas in 2020 with her beautiful daughter, beautiful daughter in 2020. And she is so excited, y'all, to work with Vantage and make the impossible possible. Okay, that's her slogan. Okay, that's her impossible possible. She recently just hit over $100,000 in income advantage in 5 months. Everybody get off of your feet, put that music on, right? Get in the chat for the amazing Jackie Ashford Ball.
All right, let's go, Coach Jackie.
Let's go, Coach
Jackie.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I'm so excited. Listen, April fired us up. It's a blessing to be on here with this queen, guys. It is Women's History Month. I can't say that. It is Women's History Month. We are just going to do some big things this month in Vantage. And today, guys, I'm going to give you something that's going to have a challenge at the end. And we want to see who's serious. We want to see who's up for the competition, who's up for the challenge. And we're going to give you some nuggets today to get off and take some action and change your life. Okay. So this, what I'm going to show you guys, is really for people that are new. But if you have teammates, I'm telling you, make sure you tell them to get on, guys, because I'm going to give you some nuggets that's going to help them really accelerate their business, okay? So if you're new, if you've been here for a while, if you kind of maybe feel stuck sometimes, right? Oh my gosh, April, I just saw Armand on here. Now I'm so nervous. Guys, we have the legendary, okay, let me turn my screen on because I can't see y'all. I got legends on here right now, Jesus. All right, so 3 things you got to change, okay? 3 things you have to change is belief, focus, and purpose. Those are the 3 things you have to change, okay? Sometimes we slump down a little bit. Sometimes we lose it, but you have to change your belief, focus, and purpose, okay? We're going to start with belief, guys. This is going to increase when you're getting on training appointments, when you're getting on the BOPs, when you're coming to training, when you're learning about the different things that Vantage is doing. Your belief is always going to increase because you're going to see like, oh my God, I can't believe we helped that person. We just sat with my aunt. I thought she was doing great and she is hurting financially. Now we're able to put her in a position to change her life. Now we can give this person I thought was fine an opportunity to make money. And now they're here with us and they just made $50,000 in a month. This is crazy. Guys, your belief is going to increase when you see things like that. Everything goes up, okay? So your belief is always going to increase the more action you put into your business, going to trainings, getting on trainings like this. You get to hear from the awesome April Taylor. You get to hear from myself. You get to hear from different people and learn about what we're doing. Your belief is always going to increase just from that. Getting on a different Zoom call. Sometimes you're going to get on calls just with your coach, having a one-on-one, asking questions. Your belief is going to accelerate like crazy just from being around the right type of people, okay? And this is a big one, guys. If you do not have your own plan done yet, maybe you're new, contact your coach right now, okay? Text them, do whatever you got to do. Send them a direct message in the chat. Get your own plan in place right now. Your own F&A, your own life insurance. That has to be done. Your belief is going to go crazy, guys. When I first came over here, okay, I saw that I could get $1 million policy, okay, for $126. At my previous company, it was $198 with no living benefits. And I would have had to do a blood, urine, and all this stuff. Here, I had to do no blood work, no medicals, $1 million policy, just like that. Okay, insane belief. My belief went through the roof. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe how many people we can help now in our community with getting something like this. This is crazy. Y'all didn't hear me when I said that. I said it was 198 over there, and here it's 126. Y'all didn't hear me. I think my mic is off. That's crazy. Guys, getting your own plan in place is huge, okay? And writing down your goals. What did Coach April just say? Writing down your goals, guys. You accomplish 85% of your goals when you write them down and when you say them out loud, and 100% if you believe it, if you believe what you're saying. See, there's a reason why I tell my daughter every morning to say, I am beautiful. I am a child of God. I am special. I can do all things. Like all of these things, the affirmations as well, guys, you got to believe it. You got to say it out loud. And when you write it down, this is another tip. Write down your goals in capital letters. Write down your goals in capital letters. Why? Because when you write down your goals in capital letters, when you write down things in capital letters, you have to actually think about what you're writing. Sometimes when we're writing down stuff, we just doing it like we're not even thinking. But when you write in capital, you're like, wait, how you do a capital R again? Right? You got to think about what you're doing. So if you write down your goals in capital letters, you have to actually think about what you're writing. It's not just, just doing it, like just doing it. You got to actually think. So that's another tip, guys. So write down your goals. You accomplish 85% of them when you write them down, okay? Focus, guys. You got to zero in on your goals. You got to put the blinders on. You got to not look left, not look right, not look up or down. It is super focused on your goals, okay? You got to get away from all the distractions. People saying, did you make $1 million yet, girl? You got to get away from all of that negativity, all the distractions. Sometimes it's good distractions, sometimes it's bad distractions, but you got to get away from that stuff. You got to be focused on what did you come here to do? Did you come here to make 100 grand? Did you come here to make $1 million? Did you come here to get ownership, equity? What did you come here to do? Did you do that yet? Sorry, I have to slow down. I am from Philly. I talk very fast when I get excited. Excuse me. You got to get away from those distractions, okay? Take time every day, guys. Send those messages. Make those phone calls. Pick up the phone. Contact your upline, your coach, your MD. Ask them what's next. right? How do I get to SA? I need 20,000 points. Okay, listen, what else I got to do? How do I get to MD? Okay, I need 100,000 points and 25 personal. What else I got to do? How do I get to the next level? What do I need to do to get equity? How do I get there? What do I need to do next? Guys, take time every day to do those things, and your focus is going to be so clear, nothing is going to be able to distract you guys, okay? You got to have that burning desire to win. And it comes across, guys, you are going to be known for that person that has a burning desire to win. People are going to say, oh, that Dwayne is known for, he got that passion, y'all. His eyes are just lit up. He has that burning desire, guys. You got to know that whatever you want to get done is not, you're not going to sleep till it gets done, okay? Guys, you got to have that focus and that drive and that burning desire to win, not just for you, but for your entire team, for your family. That's why we're here, okay? Push for trendsetter, accelerator, whatever you call it on your team to get off to a fast start, push to make that happen. Guys, if that time period is gone, here's a question. Are you still pushing the same way you did for it now? Even if you're out of that 30-day, are you still pushing and fighting for the goals and things that you want to get done now? Are you still acting like, I got 30 days, I got to make sure it happens? Or did you kind of just take your foot off and get comfortable? Ask yourself that, okay? So make sure that you are pushing to get that done. If you're out of that time period, still push to get that next promotion and get to the things that you want to do, guys. What if you sent out 25 messages a day to your friends and family? What if you did that? What if you said, you know what, this cool. I like the stuff that April was saying. I like stuff Jackie was saying. Let me just take that one nugget and contact 25 people a day. What do you think is going to happen to your business? Put in the chat. What do you think is going to happen to your business if you send 25 messages out a day to your family and friends in your phone, social media? What you think? Obviously, a big explosion. That's the focus that you need to grow. When people do that and make that decision and make that happen, they are light years away from everybody else, because most people are not going to do that. Most people are going to be comfortable. They're going to call one person here, one person there. Most people are not going to take immediate action and focus to do that. And the ones that do are going to beat people like they standing still. They're going to beat them like everybody is just standing still because they made that one little tweak. They had that focus to do that, and everything changes in their business, guys. Okay. So purpose, guys, think about what's your why. Your why should make you cry. Man, and over time, your why could change. When I first started in the business, many people know my why was my dad. My dad raised me since I was 10 years old. My parents got divorced when I was 10. My dad raised me. My mom was on drugs and alcohol. Okay. And my dad said, nope, you're not taking Jackie. I'm going to keep Jackie. Okay. And normally, the dad is not the one that keeps the child, right? Normally the mom keeps the child when it's a divorce, but my dad kept me. And my dad raised me to have discipline, drive, hunger, ambition, right? That fight in you, right? I have like that somebody said yesterday, I have masculine energy, whatever that means, right? So that, right? So you got to know what's your why, right? And I know that I'm the woman I am today because of God blessing me with the father I had, John Ashford. That's my why. So I said, man, when I first came into finance, everything has to be focused on, I got to make it happen for my dad. I got to make sure my dad sees me successful. My dad had a 10th grade education from Overbrook High School. That's the same high school Will Smith went to, Wilt Chamberlain. Some of y'all too young to know who Wilt Chamberlain is. Lord have mercy. But look, that's the same high school. He had a 10th grade education. That's it. And my dad raised me to be the person I am today. And I said, look, I got to make sure I do what I'm doing for him. And guys, when I started in finance, when I made my first $100,000, when I became, the top part and all that stuff, bought him a car, got him a ride in the limousine just because on a Tuesday, right? Got him a new phone, washing machine, all this stuff. And ultimately I was able to take care of him until his last days. Okay. My dad ended up getting dementia. He came to live with me in Texas. I was spending $5,000 a month to make sure he had the best care, the best nurses, the best doctors, the best care. He had his own room at the facility, a memory care facility, one of the best in Texas, okay? And most of the rooms, you had to have roommates. I said, nope, my dad's having his own room. And the lady said, well, it's $5,000 a month. You sure? And I said, yes, ma'am. Wrote the check just like that. Don't play with me, right? Okay, so listen, you got to know what your why is. So because of that, I was able to do those things for him. If I just was complacent, if I just got comfortable, that wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been able to do that. So everything I did was like, I got to make sure my dad is okay. I got to make sure my dad sees me successful. I got to make sure my dad sees me as the woman he intended me to be, a powerful person, right? So that was my why. God, what is your why? What is your reason for fighting every day? No matter what people say, no matter if you got to, somebody hang up on you or say no or charge back, whatever, no matter. You say, this is why I'm here. I'm here for my daughter. daughter. I'm here for my son. I'm here for my husband. I'm here for my wife. I'm here for my cousin, whatever it might be. Maybe you're here to get a new car, whatever it might be. You got to know what your why is. It is so important. It's crucial, guys. Nothing can stop you because of your why. So you got to make sure you know your purpose and your why, and nothing can stop you. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't cry when I talk about that, right? So your why has to make you cry. And you got to think about too, guys, why did you decide to join the business? Why did you say yes and do your AMA? Why did you decide to fill out the paperwork to come into Vantage? Why? Right? And listen, did you accomplish that yet? Like I said earlier, is it to make 100 grand? Is it to have equity? Is it to get a new house? Did you do that yet? So why are you slowing up if you did not accomplish that yet? We got to get going. We didn't do what we said we got to do yet. So it doesn't matter what's going on over here, over there. We got to get it done now, right? We don't know how long we have on this earth. Guys, our children are watching us. Our parents are watching us. Our friends, our families. Are we giving them a show, or are we giving them something to talk about in a good way or a bad way? We got to get that done today. Did you accomplish that yet? Make it happen. You got to know your purpose, guys, okay? So here it is, guys. This is huge. Got this from April, right? And she don't even know. This is so big, guys. Manifesting the language that you're saying to yourself. She talks about this all the time, guys. It's so important. She saw herself on stage as Mrs. Pennsylvania before it happened. So you got to pay attention to all that stuff you're saying inside your head, okay? So it's that little voice inside your head, guys. Assessing your core beliefs, identity phrase, and using the language of positivity. Here it is, guys. It's so important, guys, that we pay attention to what we're saying to ourselves, okay? As a new person, even if you've been here for a little bit of time and maybe you kind of falling back a little bit, pay attention, okay? Positive identity phrases, okay? I am, I do, I can, I have, I will, okay? That's how you need to talk to yourself. I will make $1 million. I can get it done. I have millions of dollars in the bank. Whatever it might be. Those are the phrases that you need to say. Too vague is I'll try. When people say I try, makes me nauseous a little bit, right? I could. Okay, matter of fact, and this is, don't call CPS on me. When my daughter says I can't, we didn't even get to that yet. When my daughter says I can't, she has to give me 2 push-ups. I don't play that, okay? I can't. What you mean you can't? You gonna do it? You can, right? So too vague is I'll try, I could, I might, I'll see, I would, I like to, I wish, I think. That's too vague. That's not powerful enough. That's not a positive identity phrase, right? Too negative is I'm not, I don't, I can't, I haven't, I won't. Don't say that's too negative. And too needy, right, is I must, I have to, I should, I've got to, I'm going to. No, we are only saying I am, I do, I can, I have, I will. That's what we're saying from now on. That's all you're saying. You're not saying none of that other stuff anymore. As of today, March 14th, you're not saying that anymore. You're only saying the positive identity phrases. Okay, take a picture of this. Y'all, this is what we're doing from now on. Take a picture, screenshot, whatever you got to do. All we're saying is the active and engaged positive identity phrases. It is power in the tongue. You're going to be so much better after this, okay? So here it is, guys. Choosing your behaviors. You got to walk, talk, speak, look like a marketing director before you become a marketing director. You got to be that one that people say to you, wait, you're not an MD? I thought you were already an MD. I can't believe you just an SA. I thought you were an MD. I thought you killing it. Like I assumed you already had the ring. Wait, you only make 50 grand? I thought you made $500,000. Really? Like people it's gonna exude off of you, okay? So you can't be both. You can't be a victim and a victor. You can't do both. Victims blame. They have reasons, justification. They have excuses. They're negative. They're in denial. They're living a crummy life. They're quitting, okay? Victors, they have honesty. They have empathy. They have accountability instead of excuses, right? They have responsibility instead of negativity. They have trust instead of denial. Instead of them saying they're living a crummy life, they're living a powerful life, okay? And this is huge. Instead of quitting, they take action. When things look tough, when things are down, when things don't look how they should look, they do not say to themselves, oh my gosh, I need to just take a minute and I need to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. And this ain't really going how I need it to go. They take action. They say, it doesn't matter how it looks. I know what to do. I know how to prospect. I know how to make a phone call. I know how to talk to people. I know how to present. I know how to get the clothes, right? I know how to get a new teammate. They take action. It doesn't matter what it looks like. So you cannot be a victim and a victor at the same time, right? You got to make sure you go out there and get it done. Guys, again, people are watching you. Your kids are watching you, your spouse, your friends, all of that stuff. You have to make sure that you are the victor, because a lot of y'all came over here from maybe a different place. And we got to make sure that we saying to them, look, I came over here for a reason. I didn't come over here just to act the same. I came over here to do something special, something different, something big. So let's give them a show. Let's show them what we came over here for, right? I'm getting all into this other stuff. All right, so take action, okay? So here it is, guys, commitment. This right here is going to change your entire rest of March. This right here is going to change the whole rest of the year for you. Your teammates, when they see this, they're going to be on your phone later on today. They're going to be calling you up. I need to get on some more appointments. I need to get this done. I'm sorry I wasn't being coachable. Let's get it right. They're going to be so excited after I show y'all this. All right, so here's the commitment. Make a 30-day commitment today. It doesn't have to start in April. It can start today, March 14th, 30-day commitment. Okay, as a new person, or if you've been here a while, maybe you feel like you're stuck. Today, make the commitment. Put in the chat today, not next month, today. Today, make this commitment, okay? Today. Here it is, guys. You ready? Here it is. Come to 100% of the trainings on Zoom. Come to 100% of the trainings on Zoom. I do not miss meetings. Well, you full-time at Vantage. Okay, great. Absolutely. But when I was a social worker, I came to everything too, right? So look, if you can't make some, of course, maybe at work, something like that, watch the replay. You got to make time to do that. When I first came in, my coach, LJB, was like, read the Vantage manual. I read the Vantage manual when I first came in. He said, hey, here's some people that you can watch on YouTube to get better at IULs. I never knew about IULs. I came from a company where it was like the devil, right? I watched those things all the time. When I wasn't doing my business, in the morning, I was watching it. At night, I was doing it. When I was cooking, when I was doing everything, I was just soaking it in. This is the commitment that you need to make to yourself because you spent the time and the money to come in this business. So take advantage of it. Come to 100% of the trainers, guys. Here it is. Come to 100% of the Zoom calls. Anything that your coach is running for your team specifically, get on all of them. Watch the replay. Ask questions, guys. 100%, guys. Make it a point to communicate. This is a big one. And this is what a lot of folks drop the ball. Make it a point to communicate on the Telegram, the group meet, whatever your team has, at least once a day. Not just saying good morning. That don't count. Not just great morning, grand rising. No, I'm talking about, I'm excited today because I have 2 appointments. I'm excited today because, yesterday I was able to help a family. Hey guys, just wanted to say real quick, I'm fired up. I made 25 phone calls. I know great stuff is going to happen. Make it a point to say stuff in there because you are programming your mind to do the right things. If you're constantly not saying anything in a Telegram, your mind's going to wander off into something else. You're going to get distracted. Most people do not do this. And I know for a fact, if I ask April, she's going to agree. The people that put stuff in the Telegram, in the group me, in the messages that we have as a team, the folks that do that consistently, even if it's just saying what they're doing, what they got going on, they are winning. They are killing it. Those are the next leaders. Those are the next MDs. Most people don't do that one thing. I'm telling you, that's a secret. And most people ain't going to do it today. But the ones that do, going to change their business. Something's going to happen when you just make it a point to communicate to the team every day what you got going on. I promise you, most people don't know this secret. And the ones that do it, change their business. I'm telling you, I got somebody on my team right now, 3 people on my team right now that do it, and their business has been going up. It's been going up. They just getting on more stuff. They have more things going on. They have more activity, right? All this positive stuff starts to come towards them just because they're speaking, they're communicating, they're talking about what they got going on. That one little thing is crazy, but it's true. I'm telling you. Okay. Also, guys, this is big. Commit to having guests at the BOP. Every single week, commit to having people come to the BOP every single week. You cannot come to the BOP alone. You got to bring people with you. You got to grow. We don't have to recruit, but we get a chance to recruit. Guys, we get a chance to build our entire business. We get a chance to handpick who we want in our organization. If we have a job, we do not get that opportunity. They say, Jonathan, get over here and train this person who's going to be a replacement, right? I don't like that. We get a chance to handpick the people that comes into our organization. We get to do that. So make sure that you have people commit every single time to have people come to the BOP. And do not miss any of that for 30 days. I promise you, the ones that do this are going to change the business. You will most likely get a promotion. You will most likely make a lot more money. You will most likely be the one that your coach is going to have their eye on to be the next superstar on the team. Even if you feel like you're stuck, even if you feel like nothing's going on, even if you feel like nothing's happening, you stuck in the mud, your business will change just from doing this one thing for 30 days. And I'm going to tell you again, most people ain't going to do it. But the ones that do, it's going to be obvious. And I'm excited for somebody to message me on Instagram and say, girl, I did the stuff you saying. It's April 14th. I did that 30-day thing. I just got promoted to SA. I hit my 20,000 points, right? I made $15,000 last month. I'm excited. Thank you for telling me about this in training. And I did it and I got it done. Most of the other people on my team didn't do it, but I did it. I did all the stuff you said on that training, Jackie. And guess what? I got it done. I'm fired up. Thank you for doing that. I'm excited to get that DM, right? I'm excited for somebody to DM April next week and say, what you said in that question, you answered my question. Thank you so much. Look, my whole business took off because of what you said in that training. I'm excited to get there, guys. Okay. So look to see where your business is 30 days from now, making sure you do this. Take a picture, take a screenshot, get it done. I'm telling you, the ones that do it are going to change that life. I know y'all, I can hear y'all yelling in my head. Wait, I got to take a picture. Go ahead, take a picture of this. Every single day, focus on this for 30 days. Your business is going to skyrocket. Okay, so get excited, guys. This is the best time to be in Vantage, right? We have second to none leadership here. We have years and years and years of experience. We have the incredible leaders we have, right? We have the CEO, the president. We have incredible leaders here that have duplicated themselves, that have made countless million-dollar earners in the industry, given all they got to us, specifically for the MDs and up. We have MD Academy. We have all of those things here for us to grow, guys. We have multiple carriers to choose from, right, to help our clients. We don't have to just choose one. We get to choose from multiple carriers. We have the best of the best carriers here that we get to help our clients. Guys, all our appointments can be done in the comfort of your home. Do you understand? I get to be a present mom. Do you understand? I get to be a mom that I really want to be, right? How awesome is that, right? For the ladies here, the other moms, this Women's History Month, right? We get to do that. We get to do our business from home. We could be in the office. We could be outside. We could be anywhere I want. We can make millions of dollars, the click of a button on a screen. That's just amazing, guys. Get excited about that. And guys, we get to have more teammates faster, more prospects getting on Zoom BOP meetings, which means there's an increase of new people for you. We can get everything done so much faster just from making that happen, guys. I'm so excited, guys, to get it done and make a lot of stuff happen this month in Vantage, okay? And also, listen, there's no territory restrictions. Are you aware that sometimes there's people that come into companies and they say you can only have people in this area, in this demographic, in this part of the country, in this part of the area, this part of the state? No, we get to have everything is wide open for us, okay? We get to bring whoever we want on our team, guys. So I'm so fired up and excited. Thank you guys so much for listening and getting the nuggets today. So I'm fired up about that.
Amazing. Yes.
Love this so much.
Great
Let's
job.
see. Amazing.
Awesome job, Jackie. I love your
Awesome. Thank you.
information. Great information.
Amazing.
All right, now. So look.
Amazing. Let's go.
Thank you guys so much. So look, we are not done. We got, of course, the recognition. That's my favorite part. We got the recognition.
Let's go.
We got the recognition, y'all. And listen, right after recognition, we get a final word real quick from the amazing April Taylor. So stay tuned, guys. But I want everybody to get off mute and go nuts for the awesome recognition we got today. Y'all can see my screen? Y'all got it?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, guys. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Personal recruits number 10, Catherine Costales. In the building, guys. Yasmin Dement. Odette Savio. We got Emily Osum. Kate Emily. Sherilyn Savreda. We got
Yes, congrats.
And then we got Elena.
Elena. Go. Congratulations, everybody.
Number 10, Andrea Cortez, David Henning, Odette Tapio, Joe Gachacino, Maria Christopoulos. Got Edna Villegas. Number 3, Sherilyn Savreda. We got awesome Christian Flores. And number 1, guys, at quarterback, Elena Harris. Congratulations. We got frontline recruits number 10, Maria Christopoulos. Gonzalez, LJB, heavy hitters.
LJ, let's go, Coach
Andre
LJ.
All right,
Genovese,
here we go.
Congratulations.
Carolyn's favorite
All
guys.
right.
Okay, we got Ray Belay guys. We got Mark Dela Cruz, Eminem in the
Yes.
building. Elena Harris.
Elena.
Go, Elena.
And number one.
Oh,
Number
congratulations.
one. Christian Forrest.
All right, Christian.
Go,
Let's
Christian.
go.
Here we go,
Go,
Christian.
Christian.
Brother right there.
All right.
Entire
Let's
team
get it,
members. This is a
y'all.
big
Trophy
right
out.
here. Theo Brown. We got Ruben Gomez.
Yes.
Eminem in the building.
Team Eminem.
LJB, heavy headed
Go,
team.
Coach LJ.
Go into that.
Ashley
Go.
Dan
Let's
Ebert,
go.
Andre Genovese, and number one
Number
entire team
one. Let's
recruit,
get
All
it.
right.
David Henning.
Let's go, David.
Go,
David.
Go, David.
Go, David.
Go, David.
Oh,
David.
first point.
Number 10, Robert McCoy. Number 9, Dwayne Griever. Number 8, Eliza Manalele. Dare Song. We got Andrew Adams, Jackie Ashford.
Let's go,
Jackie.
Ginger Offset. Number 2, Trey Turner. And number
Go,
1,
Trey.
in personal point.
All right, number one. Who's number one?
Wow. Go, Martin.
Congratulations.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Great job.
Wait, I just heard something. Oh, April, did you hear that? I heard a ring. I think somebody else just got the ring with that one little doggone thing. Look at that, 145. That gotta be a ring. That gotta be a ring. That gotta be a ring. That gotta be a ring.
I think he got it. I think he got it.
All
right.
Okay.
Can't wait to
4
celebrate.
points. Number 10, Derzone. Number 9, Kyle Offray. Number 9, Courtney Engelman. Number 7, Patricia Elizalde. Number 6, Dwayne Griever. What's up, Dwayne? Number 5, Jackie Ashford.
Right, Jackie.
Ginger Offset.
Let's go, Ginger. Let's go, Trey.
Let's go.
14
Go ahead,
points.
Right,
Come
number
on.
one, Marcia.
Amazing. Wow.
Wow.
That is
Shantae,
amazing.
our ear is ringing. Shantae Fletcher.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
front
go.
line point. Number 10, Dwayne Griever. What's up?
Let's go, Jackie.
All right, Jackie. LJ.
Number 7,
Go,
David.
David.
Number 6, Ginger.
Let's go, Andre.
Number 1, front line point. Trey.
Hey, Trey.
Go, Trey. Let's go, Trey.
Big
Amazing.
Number 10, Laura.
All right, let's get it.
Marcelo Gonzalez, Dan Ebert, Andreas
Let's go.
LJB.
Coach LJ.
Number one is.
We got
Andre.
Go, Andre. Wow.
Go, Andre.
Wow.
Let's go.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
April.
FMD.
April, come on. Let's
go.
Congratulations.
Hey, Sharon.
Qualified RMD Mike Wilson.
Go, Mike.
Qualified RMD. We just saw Jay Scott.
Congratulations.
Big deal.
RMD Jackson. Dylan Thomas.
Congratulations.
Qualified.
Congratulations. Amelie, congratulations.
Wow.
Congratulations,
Fredo.
Good job.
RMD Marcial Gonzalez.
Wow. Wow, that's a big deal.
Way to go.
Right there.
$200,000 earner, Jack Ashford Ball, Ray Ramirez.
Let's go, Jackie.
Congratulations.
Jackie.
new $200,000
Let's
earner.
go.
Congratulations, April.
Let's go,
Let's
ladies.
get it.
Congratulations,
Let's
Amelie.
go. Let's go.
Huge deal, guys.
Yeah,
New
baby.
$500,000
Andre.
earner.
Congratulations.
Andre.
Congratulations,
Let's
Andre.
go, Andre.
Congratulations.
Oh, let's go.
$500,000
Let's go, Dan.
Way to go, Dan. Way to
Good job,
go.
Dan.
Getting it
love
done.
Let's go.
Sheesh. Y'all know some
Ooh,
of them
big
are
deal.
already there. We're gonna leave on Tuesday. We're gonna go to the best trip of a lifetime, guys. Conquest of Paradise. It's still some time. Y'all can come if y'all want to, guys. We would love to see y'all there. Shout out to everybody that got it done, got the trip reimbursement. Everybody here, you congratulations. And of course, we got Surge Convention coming up. It is sold out, but there's still ways we can make it happen, and you can go. Do not let up. I'm gonna pass it over to the awesome and incredible, insanely amazing, top-notch leadership powerhouse, April Taylor. Y'all, let's go.
Woo, let's give it up, y'all. Let's give it up.
Coach
Let's give it up for
Let's
Jackie
go.
Ashford Ball. That was amazing,
Let's go.
amazing. Man, this was an amazing Vantage Live Saturday call. Y'all are all amazing. That energy, y'all, was top notch, y'all. But we are about to get off of this call. But listen, I don't want to get off. I'm just so excited, so pumped up. But listen, I want to leave everybody with this, okay? Listen, the truth is, opportunity rarely knocks politely. Okay, it doesn't knock politely, team. Most of the time, it whispers. And the people who win in life are the ones who lean in and listen when others ignore it. What we're building here is bigger than commissions. It's bigger than titles. It's bigger than it's not all about just ownership. It's not just about legacy. And it is about giving families the chance to completely change their financial trajectory. That's what this is really about. The people who move now, not next month, not when it's convenient, but the people who move now are the ones who look up a year from today and realize their entire life has shifted. So if something inside of you this morning says, I'm going to fight for my dream life, don't talk yourself out of it. Don't overanalyze it and don't think about it. Just lean into it and let's get this done. Get in the room, plug in the system, and let's build something extraordinary all together. I'll see each of you at the mountaintop where legacy is built and generational wealth begins. Let's get it, Vantage team.
All right.
Yes. Go.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right, y'all.
Thank you, April. Thank
Have
you,
a great
Jackie. It
weekend.
was
Okay,
amazing.
y'all. See y'all.
Great call,
Bye.
team.
Go to work.
Great call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great call. Great training. Thank you.